Critical Focus channel.
This month's painting showcase will naturally be heavily tilted towards Warhammer Quest Darkwater, which we were lucky enough to receive from Games Workshop. By the time we had the box, we had barely a week to complete it if we were to send in pics for the painting article as well as film an actual batrip, and as always we settled for nothing less than actually completing the entire box. Anyways, our plan was to divide the painting duty between Dennis and I handed over all of the good guys to Dennis, plus the two Cankerborns, since I figured they were pretty similar to his Cult of the Possessed in style. I took it upon myself to paint all of the rest. By the time we had a chance to record, I was just about done and pretty knackered, and so was Dennis, and I'm very proud of our collected efforts here, to be fair. We both had the privilege of being featured in a painting article each, with Dennis' Jade Wizard and my Gelgus Pest finding its way in there. I couldn't be more proud of him and myself, I guess, really. That's our painting for the month done and dusted. Not really time for much else this month, but my members have been putting in their reps. John completed a vibrant and punchy pandemonium. Well done, my man. Beth was late to the party in terms of October, so I let her slide with an inclusion in November. Shoehorned that one right in there with her newly painted up stab lads. She also painted up her second version of the Knives of the Crones, with these violent lads and lasses in purples and grey. Tomshe worked on his Ideneth army with completing this hero and this allied in giant in his typical paint style, of course. Mangelsin, of course, as always, extremely productive with completing a plethora of warbands in his typical Nurgle Kitbashi style. Some gruesome work there, my man. Anthony will bring up the rear with this lovely version of the Heralds. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye. Lastly, a big shout out to all my members that help support my content and makes it so much easier for me to produce multiple videos on a weekly basis. Members do get access to the member Discord, get to influence the content, get early access to a ton of videos, as well as get featured in the monthly painting showcase if they want. Member or not, I dearly appreciate the like, the comment and the subscription.